Hey guys, Richard Scallon from Rebound Horsemanship. Once again coming at you live from the Carolina Morning Stable Studio. I got a little horse in for starting. It's a Frisian. I believe it's a Frisian saddlebred, Lusitano cross of some sort. Real nice little horse. You might see in the background I got another little horse in. Little filly, she's trying to learn how to stand tied and gain some patience. So she might be a little bit of a distraction back there. But what I want to show you guys today is something that I do with a lot of horses that come in here. I do it before I start a horse, and it just kind of tells me how that horse is mentally with things going around their head, ropes getting draped around their body. So I'll just sit here in front of them, and you can do this with the lead rope, you can do it with a lariat like what I'm doing. Helps you get handier with your horses. But I'll just kind of throw some coils over my horse's head and see how they react to all that. If this horse wanted to move, just like in my other videos, I drift to the hips, take the hips away, stop, turn, face away, and then keep on trucking. I worked with this horse a little bit on Friday, and I should have videoed that, but I didn't, so I'm catching it this time. I was getting ready for a clinic and didn't have too much time on Friday to do much. One thing when you're doing this is don't be afraid if you whack their ears. If you're throwing a coil at them, I'm going to walk off balance here, get them come forward. If you're throwing these coils over your horse and you accidentally whack them in the nose or you accidentally flick an ear or something, don't worry about it. A lot of people get worried about that, but there's only one way to drift towards those hips. There's only one way to get a horse used to getting ropes. You know, knocking them in the head, knocking them in the ears unintentionally, of course, but that's by whacking them in the head, whacking them in the ears. Don't do it hard, but get them used to all this commotion. That way when you're trail riding, if a branch rubs your ears, they don't freak out. This way, if you ever want to do any roping, and if you do enough roping, you're going to whack your horse in the head, you get them used to it. Leading them forward off of that pressure, good boy. The next thing I do, and I usually do it on the outside of the arena. I don't usually have a camera so I can use a whole round pin. But what I'll do is I'll send 3 or 4 coils over that neck like that. And then what I'll do is what I call clearing up the blind spots, because the horse has 4 blind spots directly in front of them, behind them, right above them, and right below them. They can't see that. So if they feel something weird or they're not sure of something, then being the prey animals that they are, they're gonna flee, they're gonna flight out of there. So what I do for that, since I brought my coils from the left side of the horse to the right side of the horse, so I went counterclockwise around his head, then I'm set up to do this. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna send him to my right, drive his nose, drive his nose, drive his nose. I want him walking away from me. Then I can throw that rope over his hips, hold, and have him yield. And the maneuver ends when he steps towards me. So I'm not just looking for the turn, I'm looking for him to come back towards me. I don't want him to turn and back up. I don't want him to turn and then turn again. What I want him to do is have me go through that blind spot, disappear, reappear, feel that pressure on his hips, turn, follow the feel, and get his attention back on me. When I do this, I'm not pulling on the rope. I'm letting him run into the pressure. And if he puts slack in the rope, then I take that slack out. I'm going to step off to my right, take him off balance, and reward that forward step. So this is a real great confidence building exercise. I do it quite a bit. See, I got his ear that time. No big deal. Walks off. We go back towards those hips. Kind of come forward. Kind of walk at an angle so he can't brace up against me. Bring him back towards me. So I'm driving him away from me, and then I'm drawing him back towards me. So he might get a little bit bothered, like that, thinks he wants to leave. So I just say, nope. The center of your universe is right here. This guy wearing a turquoise blue, whatever color shirt this is the center of your universe. Send a few coils around his neck. Get handy with your rope skills. He's thinking about leaving, so I just throw that loop over. Ask him, and I'm going to wait till he steps forward. I'm going to wait till he steps forward. I'm holding with my right hand, and I'm waiting for him to come forward off of that pressure. It's just a waiting game. As soon as he takes a step forward, I'm going to let go of this rope with my right hand. All we're doing is anywhere pressure is applied, we want the horse to yield, not react. Release on that right front foot. Licking and chewing, starting to relax. You got a little bit tense, a little bit bothered. Wasn't quite sure what to do with the pressure, so I just held steady. I tried to be a fence post. As soon as he tried to come forward, I let go of the rope and gave him that release that teaches. We'll try that again. Take that slack out of the rope, add a little bit of fill to that loop around his neck there. My fingers aren't even closed all the way. I'm just waiting. Waiting for that message to get down to his feet. He's moving his head, so he's trying to find an answer. He obviously feels the pressure, so he's thinking, how do I get this stinking pressure off of me? Go with him, try to keep that rope taut, not tight. Then as soon as he comes forward, release. Instant lick and chew. So he went through that moment of being troubled, that moment of being bothered by something, and then as soon as he yielded, got his mind right, then I released on that. So that's something that you can play with at home. Get real handy with your loops, with your ropes. Play jump rope with your horses. Get that rope all over their head. He's thinking about leaving. I'll hold steady. I want him to come forward. Add a little bit of pressure. I'm waiting. This horse also has a little bit of trouble standing tied. This is a reason why. A bit more pressure. I want that right front. Much better. His feet got freed up. His mind got free and it freed up his feet. So that's something you can do to get your horse used to ropes, to get you more confident with your rope handling skills. Clears up the blind spots on your horses, teaches your horse that when something wraps around their hind end, don't freak out. Follow the feel wherever it's applied. Yield to it and look to you for leadership. So play with that, have fun, don't get drugged. Remember to subscribe to our YouTube channel and like and follow our Remount Horsemanship Facebook page. All right, y'all. Thanks a lot for watching. Catch you later.